Can you not talk to me, John? Do you think that's possible?
So if you have that much bias where you don't even want to talk about some issues that you have and that I have with you, what's the point? Why not
Well,
squash
you're
it
the
right
one.
now?
I wasn't even talking to you first, and you typed that I need to watch my attitude. I wasn't having an attitude. You were telling wrong information, and then somebody else was handling the situation, and you decided to go ahead and shoot that person.
I was right for what I did. And to be honest,
No,
you
no,
tell
you weren't. When somebody else is handling a situation that is higher than you let them handle that situation.
I
I
was
am not
handling that
holding a
way.
grudge against you, John. I have no grudges against you at all. So for you to say that I
Thank you
have a
for
grudge against you,
So before even he started went over there, what was I doing? Was I giving a countdown? I was actually no. I even know what you're gonna say. I was giving a countdown. I even got the body cam to prove it.
I
You
got
went up
body
there
cam of the
right
whole
before he
thing,
started.
John.
I
I
do
got
too.
body
From
cam of the
front
whole thing, and it shows him talking to a civilian, and then you decide that you want to go in and shoot. There
because
was
I
no
was
reason
getting
for that.
way before he was even. Yeah, there is because I gave a countdown. It was a role play countdown.
No, John, when somebody else is handling a situation, you let them handle the
No,
situation.
you don't understand. I was already dealing with it way before he was because I gave a throwdown of my macros for them to
He
leave.
was dealing
And
with it the
already had
same time as you were, John. And then Steve
no,
over
I
here,
was doing it
Steve was the one
before.
who initiated everything, and you overstepped Steve while he was looking up the
He,
information and decided to
he
take
wasn't
control
doing
of
nothing.
something that didn't need to be taken control of because Steve, who is a scarf, was handling it. And then me was
He
guiding
wasn't. If
Steve
he was
on how to
handling it
handle
like
it
that, he
as
would have been
well.
there. But he wasn't. He was sitting on the sidelines. Everything
He
with you
was
wants to
not.
be a bit.
You were not here for the whole conversation, John. You just ran here, say, "Oh, I'll help you escort her," and then you come over and you take care of you decide you're going to take care of the whole situation. That is not how that works. Steve Rogers
I'm
had
saying,
already started
right?
talking to her.
Y'all stopped talking with her. At that point, from the time of y'all stopping,
There
stop the
was a
conversation.
pause in conversation, John.
That's what. But if it was a pause, y'all should have already did what y'all needed to do and got it over with. There's no point in delaying a role play scene in RP at that point. And if y'all delaying it, anybody is up for grabbing it.
It was
It doesn't
not a
matter if
delay. John, you need to
you just
stop,
said it
okay?
was.
There was a
No, I
pause,
do.
not a delay. You need to
That's the
stop.
same thing. Pause and delay is the same thing.
You need to stop, okay? That's all there is. You need to stop trying to take control of everything because you're not in
I'm
control
not
of anything.
simply. And you ain't either. You the same soft head like everybody else until a
Nah,
sergeant
actually,
major.
I am a sergeant major. I'm about to be a sergeant major. A scarf, which
You're
is the
a
rank of
sergeant. The
Steve's.
first.
John, John,
You're
right
a
now you are
first
being
mate.
highly disrespectful, okay? I am a rank
You're
above you. You have to not
okay.
submit,
So
but
you
you have
close
to
rank, right?
respect your
You want
superiors.
that
Just
does actually technically it goes both ways because I've showed you respect initially, but you want to catch an attitude.
I wasn't catching an attitude. I was trying to correct you for giving
No,
wrong
you didn't think
information.
you have.
And then
I
you
stated you
decided to
have
escalate it.
because you want to run your mouth. I actually ain't even escalated nothing. I actually was simply telling you that you're getting an attitude. Put your gun down,
I was
please.
not getting an attitude, John. And he is
Yes,
allowed
you
to have
was.
his gun out because we are at the
Understand.
gate. So if a hostile comes at us, we are allowed to shoot. So stop
I'm not
telling
saying
people
yeah.
to put their guns down. You
Okay,
were trying to
hold
act
up.
like you were running this whole thing.
Interrupting me. Fuck. You got this goddamn attitude about you that every time I talk, you don't want to even let me get a damn word out. Fuck. Why don't you think
John,
I have
you
an issue
always
with
have an attitude.
you?
I do not have an attitude. I was
I
simply
don't
trying to
have any
correct
fucking
you.
attitude with nobody. The only time I have
I
an
have
attitude is
never
when
cursed
somebody
at
does
you
the
once,
same shit
John.
like you do.
I have never cursed at you once. I'm sorry, did you just say you should have killed me?
No, I did not. I fucking said this is the reason why I have every issue with you. It's because you always want to interrupt. You always want to think you're better than everybody else. You always want to think that you know everything. You just wanted to be a know-it-all. And I simply
No.
didn't tell him to put the gun away. I said, don't point it at him.
You said put the gun down. But regardless, I
No,
do
I
not
didn't.
think I am better than everybody else. I do not try to take control.
You always
I
make
follow
that your
my
role
superiors.
was
I
wrong.
help pass down information. Unlike you, who
Yeah,
wants to start arguments with everything that, like every situation, you want to start an argument. Yesterday it was about the
that's
friendly fire.
a
Today it's
lie.
about,
I was not even here
shooting a
yesterday.
civilian.
I was not even here yesterday. You can't speak on that. And actually,
Then
we
it
can't
must have
shoot
been the day
civilians.
before.
I wasn't even here on
There
the day
was a
before. I
time
haven't
during one of the raids, probably the day before if you weren't here yesterday, so it was the day before,
Raid
where
event
you were complaining about friendly fire and you were getting attitude with the suits.
because it was a fact of an issue. Yes, but I wasn't getting an attitude with the suits. I was literally giving constructive criticism and actually speaking on an issue that I have.
You were
That's
definitely
literally
giving attitude with the
communication.
suits.
You know what? You're an ass kisser. I'm not gonna lie. You always do this crap to everybody. Everybody you
No,
don't like. You tell them that they're wrong, and that you want to go in and tell them that they're always just this asshole simply because you want to make it. You will defamate characters.
Kill that medic,
You
yo.
always do this
He's
stuff.
causing
This is
the
the reason
problem.
why you never made it in PD and RP. Since you want to see, I never made it in PD for Crash Now, which in fact ain't even the truth. You want to throw shade? Shade
no,
is
you
thrown
definitely
back.
crashed out. And I was a
No,
colonel at PD, so try again there, John. I just had
I
no
was a
interest in
colonel
being a
as well.
suit. I've actually made it in PD longer than you ever did, so try
No, you
again.
didn't. No, you did
Yeah, I
not. I
did,
was
and I
a
have the
colonel.
workbook to prove it.
Really? Have you made it past colonel?
I didn't want to go past colonel. I'm not on long enough to be a suit,
Made it at the
so
same point as you made it pretty much. I mean, you made it pretty much as the same. We both only at colonel. You ain't higher. We
well,
both
in
made it at the
Army, I
same.
currently am higher than you, so
Is it just about
He's
being
back.
higher? Or
Everyone's
is it
back.
about to be sticking up for each other instead of going back and forth and arguing like a bunch of little children?
I mean,
Hey, Chris
the
over
way
here,
you
AFK,
act, you
yo.
act like you're higher
I'm about
than
to
your
pull
rank.
his suit.
You try to tell everybody how to do stuff too, so don't pin it on me.
No, I'm not. I simply am doing my job. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to go back and forth. If you want to keep on doing this merry game of going down the rabbit hole, it's fine by me with you doing that. But other than
I
that,
wasn't the one who shot a civilian for no reason, so
I shot them because they refused to leave. At that
Black
point,
car running over generals.
he was off of the
What's the tin?
concrete.
doesn't matter. They're still in the direct vicinity. He was right here, which is technically still in military area, still in military vicinity. They don't have to be on the concrete.
They have to be on the
Don't-
concrete before you engage. And she said she was
That is a
leaving.
negative.
Okay.
That is a
See,
negative.
there you go, acting like you know all the military rules and you don't.
I do know all the military rules. Why? Because I at least study them every point of before I even go into that faction. I look over
So do
them.
I do. Or so do I. So try again, John.
Yeah, but you me that. Okay. Hey, can I get a soul blade? What's your 1020, sir?
Of course he's gonna
Hey,
go
yo.
cry about it now.
It's a FG here. It's a DFG. We got a Colonel General. We got a Major, a LT. Like, I'm not the only one that's on base that can be talking, yo.
I know. Well, I'm sorry, man. No, this is just an issue with the situation that needs to be addressed and possibly can lead to termination.
Wow, you're threatening to terminate me and you're not even a suit? That's pathetic there, John.
Force on the walkie right now.
Need some time.
John, you can't threaten to terminate me because you're not a suit, dude. And I have everything on body cam.
Force on the walkie
Hey,
now.
hey, if y'all not, hey, stay off the walkie-talkie, yo. Would that be the reason why your suit come off? If it ain't about nothing positive, stay off the walkie-talkie. This is my last time saying it.